What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. We are talking podcast today. Stick around. You will get the answers to everything that you need to know. Well, okay, not really. But we are going to talk about the Tenno Scum video that I did, why I did it, and what's the whole purpose of it. First off, in my 2 years of doing Warframe videos, I have never received so much hate in one day on a video. So many dislikes, so many negative comments. I appreciate it. I don't know. You're probably thinking, what? He's just fucking weird. No, I actually appreciate it because I wanted the positive comments and I wanted the negative comments. Okay? And when I do a video as I did, I do it to get you enraged, to get your passion for the game out and onto the comments. It's that simple. I wanted to, first see that passion is still there. I know it's a topic that is divided amongst the community. It's one of several topics divided amongst the community of players. And there will be plenty more of these to come down the road that will divide the communities. But what it does is also shows that the passion for the game is still there. It's that simple. So, you did what you needed to do. You defended your part. You ripped me apart, and, it is what it is. I had to go out of my comfort zone, out of my box, if you will, to do that video. And I've only done a couple other videos the same way, like my AFK video, where I had to get out of my comfort zone and do that to get the response that I wanted from you as the community. So, if you know me, you know that's not my normal way. I hate doing it. I really hate disrespecting other people that way. I really hate also seeing other YouTubers consistently disrespect DE. I'll say it. I just don't understand it. And when you watch the videos, they get tons of likes because they're disrespecting DE. I don't understand it. I mean, I've spent thousands of hours on this game, and if you're that passionate about the game, then why are you making disrespectful videos? Why are you saying that the game is broken and it needs to be fixed because I'm the veteran and it needs to be fixed, you need to do what I want? Instead of just offering ways to fix it, you're sitting there and negatively impacting the development of the game. You are hurting the game. It's that simple. I don't like doing those. I hate making disrespectful videos. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. Sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to release some stress, and that's usually what our Evening with the Nog community is about, and everybody enjoys those. Because we just do what we do. And yeah, we press 4 to win. We just because we can. But, okay, so we're getting off topic here. So, that does bother me, though, watching other people just consistently disrespect every little bit of development. I mean, if you've played for thousands of hours, there is no way you can turn around and say that the game is broken now. You've put in more than 1,000 hours, or you put in more than 500 hours, and you're going to tell me the game is broken? It's just not broken. There's problems with it. There are problems that need to be addressed by DE. There is no doubt about that. There are many problems that need to be addressed player to player. And whether we like the fact of that or not, we have also brought issues to this game as a result of that. Nothing is going to be perfect. There is no way that everybody can ever be satisfied. No way. But there has to be a line drawn. Okay? So we've recently seen it with some of the Syndicate stuff, that DE is starting to draw a line in the sand and say, this is how it's going to be. These are your options. Which way would you like it? And you have to say yes or no. Or I don't agree with it, but it doesn't matter because it's going to get changed anyway. I'm happy to see that that's there. Whether we like it or not, I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see that DE is finally at the point where they are sticking to their guns on some things, and they're coming out and saying this is how it's going to be, because that's where we're at, quite frankly. We are at that point where it has to be that way. Like I said, you can't please everybody. You're never going to please everybody. You can't play the way I play. I can't play the way you play. I don't expect you to play the way I play. I don't expect to play the way you do. If you want to rep farm, if you want to plus 4 all the time, if you want to do this, you want to do that, you are entirely up to doing that. That is the point of this game. Play it the way you want to play it. When you get into a situation where you're not in a private match, you're not in a group that you set up to run something, but instead you are in a public pickup game, and you have public players coming and going, okay, then you need to think about what you're doing. You need to change your strategy. You can't just do the same thing that you always do, because it is going to be unfair to other players. You're going to take the enjoyment of the game right out from under them. And that is essentially what hurts everything. So when you're in that public game, you need to think about that. I mean, I can't say, oh, you must do it, you got to do it, don't be a douche, do it as this way. But you got to think about it. I mean, just common sense. If you want to take it privately, everybody wants to go and do whatever they want, rep farm, take it private, do it with your clan, do it with an alliance, do it with a group of people that you've picked up in the recruiting channel. Turn it to private, okay? Don't keep it as public, because somebody randomly joins, and whether it's a new player, whether it's a veteran player, whether it's somebody that's mid-ranked, it doesn't matter. If you take the enjoyment of the game out, that is potentially a loss to DE. That is potentially a loss to the game in itself, because you don't know who these people are. When we post negative videos, and I mean outright negative videos, and that's all we post, you're taking away from the development of the game. You are taking away from the game. I understand you want to say you're passionate about it, but if you're passionate about it, then do something about it. Just don't act negatively about it. Did I want to post that video? No, actually, I thought about not posting it 3 times. I redid the audio about 5 times before I decided to post it. But it had to be done because I wanted to get your reactions. I needed your passionate reactions to the video, to the topic that I wanted to talk about. And we need to, as a community, come together, and we need to focus our energy on trying to get things fixed, instead of focus our energy on, I want this and I want that. How dare you do this, or how dare you do that? How dare you change this weapon? How dare you nerf this? Or how dare you buff that? It didn't need to be buffed. It doesn't matter. I mean, realistically, we're in a PvE game. Does it really matter? No. In terms of players, what matters is that we think, when we're in a public match, that we think about the other 3 players. Or when raids come out, we think about the other 7 players, and we work together as a team. You can't force somebody to go play solo. You can't force somebody to go play privately. You can't leave comments and say, you know what, screw you. Go play privately, because that's all you deserve, and you can stay out of my way. But that's not the way it is. That's not the way it's meant to be. That's not the way it was when the game was started. And it's up to us to bring it back to the way that it should be. Do we want to become an EA game? Do we want to have development like EA, where they don't give a shit about their customers? No. We have a developer that's sitting here that listens to what we say, that tries to react to what we say. And albeit they need to stick a foot down and say, this is how it's going to be, and that's it. Whether somebody likes it or not, you're not going to have 100% people like it. It just has to be, So, yeah, I mean, I got the reaction out of it. I think that it's not just Excalibur. A lot of frames need some adjustments, or I mean, some changes made. But you can play it however you want to, but still there are some changes that should be there, because there are some negative impacts to just the way it is as of now and the way it's been. And when you go back and forth so many times as they have on Excalibur, or they have on Trinity, where they nerf it, then they buff it, then they nerf it, then they buff it, it's, it gets to the point where you can't even remember what it's supposed to be. I mean, it's that simple. No, the video wasn't about me and them getting more kills than me, or me getting more kills than them. And I saw comments about that. I don't give a shit about the amount of kills. I don't care if I make 1 kill and you get 3,000. or if vice versa. I'm in a PvE game. It doesn't matter to me, and it shouldn't matter to anyone else. Anyway, so what I'd like to see in comments below, if you're still listening, and hopefully you are, I'd like to first see that in the first part of your comment you either type the word PC or PS4 for PS4 North America players. And that is because I've got some platinum to give out. So I'm going to give away 3 75 platinum codes for PC and 2 75 platinum codes for PS4 North America from the comments below. Okay? And that was the whole intent of that video, was to get you riled up, to get your passions out, to see that it's still there, to see that if I give out platinum, it's still worth giving out platinum. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you do a video, when I do a platinum giveaway video, when I say, oh, I'm giving away platinum, everybody and their mother's brother comes here and says, gimme, 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 gimme. But that doesn't tell me that you're still passionate. That doesn't let me know that you want, you want to see the change of the game. I want to see some thoughts from you, some honest, true thoughts and comments, please. I'm on PC. These are some of the things I'd like to see changed and adjusted in terms of frames or in terms of weapons. There's just this tweak here or this tweak here. Give me some nice things that we can use, that we can bring back to DE, that I can give to them and say, here, once again, as I have done on damn near every platinum giveaway video, I've asked you for your advice on changes, on things you like and things you don't like, things you'd like to see change. And I always give it to them, and that is no exception here. I will give them this audio, and I will let them sit here and listen, and they can read the comments and do everything that they want to do with it. Okay? I don't try to hide anything. I don't want to hide anything. I want them to see how passionate we are about everything. So, comments below, PC, PS4. We'll leave it up for a few days, probably till, let's say, Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'll respond, and I will give away the 5 codes. So 3 for PC, 2 for PS4 North America this time, because that's what I have. And stay tuned, of course, because this is the anniversary week for me, 2 years in the game. And we're going to have some other stuff going on. I will be giving away other things, not from DE, but personally from me, myself, to you guys. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for still being very passionate about the game. Thanks for giving me your positive and negative responses. It's very much appreciated. And until the next episode, thanks as always for tuning in. I'll see you guys later.